Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this frigid, cold Colorado that we're all waiting to delve into here soon. We'll see if we can handle Rosie's noise complaint coming up. I think that's how we'll start out today, and then see where it takes us from there. I also have a list of a bunch of weapons. We've picked up a bunch of weapons recently, and I haven't done anything with them, either selling and or stripping for mods, and I have a feeling we're going to open up a little bit with that. I'll probably go half stripping for mods, and then half I'll end up selling, although I'm not going to go all the way to the bazaar again just to sell them. Well, I don't think. Maybe I will. And then because I'd like to start saving up now to try and get that upgraded vehicle shielding. I feel like we're starting to get to the point where that's going to start becoming relevant. This is the way it feels. So I'm giving you a peek inside my mind as far as what's in my mind to try and get done today. So we'll see. Hey Werner, good to see you in here, my friend. Glad you could make it. And I took advantage of the slightly cooler weather where I am. It's been raining and the temperature definitely is cooler with a nice breeze blowing. So I said, oh, I can get away with wearing the warmer hat, at least for a few minutes, to get into the mood of the game. Whatever, in frozen Colorado. We shall see. And Nightmare, I think Rosie Wong, like your early comment, some people are just never satisfied. There's always something to complain and bitch about, right? Something like that. Fortunately, I've never had to live next to a neighbor like that. Thank God. That would be annoying if that's where I lived and you know you had to put up with that. At least as frequently as Rosie manages to complain, I guess. So I hope everybody out there is doing well. I hope your week is off to a good start like mine. We had one hell of an episode last night. We'll see if we have one heck of an episode today or not, and see how we do. You never know till you just jump on in and see how it goes. But I hope everyone else out there is doing well today. I'm feeling okay. Yeah, feeling okay. Can't complain, that's for sure. Cannot complain. Get myself all set and comfy as we get closer and closer to the top of the hour. And we'll get this party started. Locally, the weather report changed from sunny, hot, just clear blue sky kind of stuff to cloudy, chance of rain for the next 10 days. Which doesn't mean it'll rain nonstop from morning till night, but you know, it's just the type of weather pattern we're in. It could rain every day. Could rain every day. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Werner, at least so far. That's all I say. I can't worry about the future too much, huh? But so far, so good. And that's a good thing. So far, so good. It'll be weird going back into the casino today. It's been a while since we've been there with Brygo and his gang of mobsters. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on in the casino soon enough. As a matter of fact, it's top of the hour, so I think we're going to go into the casino right quick here. Although, I might as well just sit here and strip a few weapons that I have a list. I kind of went through, I got on a tad early and I just made a list looking through all the weapons in our inventory of what's duplicates and what's not. And I know what I can get away with selling. And let's see if the art in this, I feel like the order has changed a little bit. So what do we have? A SWAT rifle? I don't think that's on my list. No, so let's just keep moving to where, okay, the SWAT rifle I'm keeping for whatever reason because it has different ammo than something else, another assault rifle. I think I decided to keep that for a reason. So I better just go with my list so we can get through it really quick. And what I'm going to start doing is, I made a mark on my list about halfway down. I'm going to strip these. We're going to field strip these and see if we can pick up an extra mod or two. Then we'll quickly go through all our weapons, make sure a good percentage of them have mods already, but they have some holes where maybe we can make them even better with another mod or two. So I figured we haven't done this in a while, so let's just field strip here and there. And look at, we got another mod already. And this is where we get a lot of scrap too for us to make ammo. So that's why I want to, we'll try stripping half of them and then maybe selling the other half so we can start making cash to get up to affording that extra shielding for our vehicle. We got 2 waste rifles that I want to sell or field strip, and it's paying off. We're getting a mod with the first 2 that we did. We got 3 mod, 3 for 3 right now. Then there's 3 Uzis I'm gonna strip. And we're getting all sorts of attachments, so we'll just see if we have a need for them or not. I got a Spaz 12 that we have better weapons for, so we can strip that. A Punk Buster. Which one? What's a Punk Buster? Oh, okay, that's the... I have 2 Punk Busters, so I have better shotguns, so we can field strip those. There we go. I got a Click 19. What's that? Oh, it's a pistol? Yeah, we definitely have a very good pistol on Lucia, so we'll field strip the base one. Army revolver, we got up with Phase Blaster. No, we'll do the Army revolver. I have the Last Resort we can finally get rid of. I've been hanging on to that for some reason. Yeah, we have upgrades everywhere, so we're going to field strip that. The Mega Scope. And finally, 3 Percolas. These 3 right here. Those are the last 3 we're going to field strip. Then we'll take a look at our current weapons, see if we have any new attachments we can put on them, and then we'll get moving. Go find out what's making all the noise over in the casino. And there we go. We picked up quite a few mods. We'll see. Hopefully we have places to use them. And we picked up 584 more scrap, which we definitely will need at some point for ammo. So I have no problem with that. Let's just kind of go left to right. Gleacer. We got a lot of potential choices now. You haven't had a scope yet. So do we have a scope here? That's a barrel weapon. What does it do?
Patriarch says
lowers min damage, but it gives us higher max damage and better penetration. Do we have any other barrel? And there's a couple where we need modding 10. We missed out with what? The Tellurium mine. I think we missed out getting a modding book. So we're going to actually have to spend our skill points to get up to level 10 because we're sitting at level 9 for Lucia. So we're going to have to spend it the old-fashioned way to get her up there. So let's see. Do we want, which one seems like it's the best fit? Increasing damage. This increases the, let's just put this one on. And do we have just a regular scope somewhere? Crit chance.
Rangers rescue Val Buchanan in bloody assault. Gippers
That's underbarrel. Oh, this one gives us pretty good aim to begin with, so we'll just confirm that one. And then, do we have any openings here to mod? A scope. Do we have a
Patriarch
good
says
scope?
Gipper's had it coming.
I don't mind upping the crit chance on this one. A magazine, this holds a clip size of 4. I don't know that there's anything that really makes sense on this one since the clip is so
Rangers
big.
rescue Val Buchanan and bloody assault.
Then
Gipper's
we'll go
routed and
over.
slain.
And did I say hi to you, Floki? Thanks for dropping in. I'm sorry if I was sidetracked on all the field stripping and everything. I can't even recall. Now we got the Red Dragon. We definitely want this one modified. Okay, we got this one fully modified. Okay, let's just cancel then. And I guess we could even modify a pulse weapon, but you know, they're the least of my worries. Although this one, we can increase the clip size because it does have an anemic clip size, so why the heck not? And what kind of underbarrels do we have? Hit chance.
Patriarch says Gipper's had it coming.
And do we want any kind of barrel item? Wow. Less damage, increases penetration, this and that. We'll leave it at that.
Rescue Val Buchanan and bloody assault. Gipper's routed and
Okay,
slain.
this is one we definitely want to have good mods on because this is a big weapon for us. Magazine wise, another thing. With a big clip, we don't have a lot that makes sense for those. So
Patriarch says
we're good.
Gipper's had it coming.
Yeah, the energy weapons we haven't really put a lot of mods onto. This has a pretty good clip, so I
Rangers
don't think I
rescue
really
Val
need a
Buchanan
clip
and bloody
thing.
assault. Gipper's routed and slain.
Okay, well, we'll just add that, and then scope-wise, yeah, we'll hold off on that. Well, now here's a weapon we use a lot with you. Scope-wise, what do we have scope-wise? Crit chance? Yeah, let's up the crit chance on this one. I like that. And then magazine-wise, yeah, none of my little add one to the magazine is going to make a whole, or two to the magazine is going to make a whole hell of a lot of difference. And this is a flamethrower, so I don't think we've modified this. Jormulin, good to see ya! We're just wrapping up some modifying stuff here. We can increase the choke, your spread of that. Magazine-wise, 2 clip. We might as well. Now this one makes sense to add a clip. And then underbarrel. What do we have underbarrel? Underbarrel. Hit chance. Yeah, we hit pretty well with that. Flamethrower, I think, hits pretty well. I think both these are modified. Yeah, they sure are. Do I have any improved modification? Damage +2, damage for these are better for damage +4. Handles, we got hit chance +5, and we got a better handle already. So, yeah, I have a feeling both these are probably maxed out as much as we can get them. Yep. Yep. And then finally, Lucia, how about your weapons? And then we're good to go. Whoever's in, finally back from your own vacation. Very cool. I hope you had a good time. Go any place special that you want to share? Only if you want to. Scope-wise, I don't think we have a scope. We do have an underbarrel. Well, yeah, but let's see, because I potentially will get better use of underbarrel if we don't have it here. Yeah, so let's do underbarrel there, because if we can get this to hit, especially on a multi-targeted thing, that's really going to, because we know we're going to get the damage. Clip size 8. Might as well increase the clip size on this one. And then we'll go over here. Radiac! Yeah, I had to put it on. It's a little cooler today. I normally don't wear this in the summer, but you know, if you're playing Wasteland, you gotta kind of get in the mood. Good to see you in here, Radiac. Oh, family reunion? That's a good vacation, though. Seeing family's always a good vacation in my book. And then we have one last weapon to check here, and then we will move on. Do I have a scope? What do I have here? Barrel. No, we got all the barrel stuff. And then magazines, we've already got that dealt with, so I don't think I have any more scopes or
Rangers
underbarrels
rescue
left.
Valvey Cannon and bloody assault. Gippers routed and slain.
Yep, no scopes or underbarrels left, so we're good. Let's hit the road, my friends, and then when I'll either buckle down and sell. Hey, I'm glad I was able to greet you before I officially could shout you out. I got a little extra mod I'm working on over on the to greet things if I'm a little busy or sidetracked, and it's working over on Twitch. Eventually I'm going to expand it to our other platform, but it's nice to see something I've done is working right now. Welcome in. Glad you could make it. And let's go find out what this disturbance is. We'll lead off with our perception guy. We'll go find out what's going on in that casino that we haven't been to in quite a while. We'll see who's causing all the noise, getting Ms. Wong. I guess her first name is what? Rosie? Rosie Wong, all up in a tizzy.
I don't want to talk.
And good. The reason I'm doing this is because I need cash, because I want to upgrade our vehicle to a higher radiation defensive piece of equipment. So we'll see if that goes. And then let's just get in here and see what we find out. Who's making the noise? Oh, I see there's some people in here, unlike before, so let's go see who they are. Oh, it's the kids, the local kids, dancing teens. We got the disco bot going, looks like the old disco bot from Brygo. But we got a bunch of smoking teen, a drinking teen. Troy and Brandi, who, yeah, of course, it had to be the world record holding makeout people.
Old people.
Yeah.
Boy, do something.
They still have the same line. Ew. Troy, do something. Go.
What are they doing here?
Well, let us tell you.
What do you want, lamos?
Lamos. Hey, great party you've got here. Mind if we join in? Well, you know, we got to be the adults on this now. We've been getting some noise complaints. You're going to have to take this party elsewhere. You guys seem like a cute couple. And is that the same disco bot that was DJing when the club was open? Yeah, I'm curious. How'd they come up with the same disco bot? Let's find out.
No way. It's like my dad's or something. I just brought it for the party.
Oh, okay. So it's not the same one. I was like, I don't remember seeing it in here when we were in here when the place was empty.
Yeah. Do you even know who Troy's dad is? He's like totally rich.
Totally. Uh-oh. That's something new, Gleacer, by the way. Welcome aboard, Gleacer. Welcome aboard. Did I shock you with your extra noise? You'll have to let me know if you want a different sound to announce you when you enter the room. But I'm going to start doing this kind of thing. I'm testing them out today to see how it all is working. And I have two chatters over on the Twitch side that got greeted in one way or another. And depending on who you are, you get to pick a special noise. And there's a mod. Yeah, if you want a different greeting announcement noise, let me know sometime, anytime, in between streams, you know, on Discord, whatever. But that's what I decided to use for you today. Let's see. Well, and now that we found out about the disco bot, and we know it's just theirs, I can't shock you anymore. Yeah. Once I get your characters killed, right? It's hard to shock you anymore. Let's see. Let's get. You've been getting some noise complaints. We're gonna have to take this party elsewhere.
Right. You're not the marshals. We don't have to listen to you.
Oh, well, maybe we get the marshals involved, huh?
Why don't you go play games with the nerds upstairs? They're pretending to be lawmen too.
Nerds upstairs pretending to be lawmen. Okay, so we'll check that out first, since obviously we need to... They're letting us know someone's in here that we should check with. Let's see. Come on now, don't make us have to be the bad guys.
Don't try that nice guy stuff with us. We're smarter than that.
Yeah, don't try the nice... Okay, there you go. There you go.
Get lost.
Well, let's go check up the nerds that want to be marshals. Then we'll come back and figure out how to deal with these guys. Looks like we're going to have to make them go as opposed to them just, of course, you know, just leaving and making it easy. Private party. Wasn't there a private party here last time we came in this room? It's not the same. They don't look like they want to be marshals. It looks like they want to play a board game.
Okay, just outside the town, you see Medicine Sam, traveling merchant walking along. He's got a big pack of first aid stuff and a mean old dog named Nursey for protection.
So they're playing.
Do you want to say hello?
Oh, I want to pet the doggy.
I pumped the guy for information. Ask him about the Rowdy Boys.
You said pump. What kind of name is Nursey for a guard dog? Why isn't he named Hellhound or Fang or something cool?
Nursey's a cool name. It's... what do you call it? Contrary to expectations?
Come on, guys. Are we playing or talking?
Okay. We,
It's
pump the
such
medicine
a
guy for
D&D
information.
kind of
What does he say?
thing here going on. All right, let's talk to these guys, see what's going on.
Hi. Who are... Oh my god!
I think they realized who we were.
You're Rangers! Real life, actual Rangers!
Oh, robots and rangers is what they're calling it. Oh, and that's why they're excited that we showed up, because we're actual rangers. Yeah, so they named it after so they kind of designed the game from the old lore of D&D and made it modern and current. Robots and rangers. There we go. Pretty cool.
Do you want to play
Oh, there it
Robots
is.
and Rangers with us? We'd be honored.
How crazy is that? Well, why don't we ask about it? As if we don't already know. Oh, we have an option. Why don't you bring your game to our HQ? Nobody will mess with it. Are people messing with them here? Or is that why they have to hide out? They feel they're hiding out in this back room just to play. Well, tell us about the game first.
Oh man, you are in for a treat! It's the world's greatest game of imagination and... math. My
And
Uncle Gary
math,
made it up
yes.
Before he left town. Based it off stories he heard about you guys over the
Uncle
radio.
Gary, yes. They had to use the name Gary.
Everybody takes on the role of a desert ranger, and together they try to bring justice to the lawless wastelands of Arizona. Neat, huh? Do you want to play Robots and Rangers with us? We'd be honored.
Should we, guys? Should we play with them? Well, you know, if I sit in here to play with them, I'm probably gonna kill somebody. You know, that's what I do with my teams here. Oh, we do get to hear them playing when they're back there. Okay, that's cool. Hey, yeah. Well, we're supposed to kick everybody out, but these guys aren't the ones making the noise. But why don't you bring our game? This will get rid of them in case they occasionally make noise and satisfy Rosie. Why don't you bring your game to our HQ? Nobody will mess with you there. We'll just do that.
Oh, yes! Absolutely!
And then you can be playing it right in the real Ranger HQ. Dude.
We'll see you there the next time we play.
Oh, so this is 100 families, people, and oh, that thrilled them. Okay, that's good. I don't mind gaining reputation with anybody. All right, so we've checked this out. You know, the provost does weird things, like standing at the wall, staring at the wall. You ever notice that? He tends to sometimes do that a lot. Alright, so we gotta figure out what's going on. Let's see if we can talk to anybody so we can kind of put a damper on the party. Any of these guys talk to us? Whatever. Yeah, sounds like all the other teens. Whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, they're... Oh, we can talk to the disco bot. Alright, so the disco bot is pumping out a thumping beat. The kids love it. They're dancing like crazy. Oh, we got stuff we could do to the disco bot. That'll take the life out of the party. Restore the disco bot's original military programming and select the teens as its target. Oh! No, we don't need to, we don't need to kill all the teens. Although that would solve the problem and we'd get a reward from Rosie, but we might lose a little reputation with the 100 families, I do believe. Let's see. This one sounds good to bust up a party. Let's hack the disco bot so it plays the worst music ever. So, as the disco bot was already hacked to play music, this is a trivial task. It starts playing an inscrutably terrible song. The teens stop and stare at the disco bot in horror.
Oh God! What's happening? My soul is dying!
This is the worst music ever!
Hey, Katsunoyan, good to see you in here, man.
Make it stop!
Alright, our plan is working, but the party doesn't seem to have broken up yet, and Disco Bot, well, just keep playing the bad songs. Let's all take a look at what else we can do. Okay, we can't get up to Brygo's old office. What the heck's back there? Occasional growl? Well, we might have to fight some stuff. Or we could let the monsters out and chase all the kids away. It's not, it's a dog. It's stray dogs. There's no monsters back here. So that growling we heard were just dogs. And I don't need, yeah, it's all just dogs. Alpha, there's an alpha dog, but I don't need a pet companion. So there's just dogs. There's nothing back here to break up the party. Here I was thinking they might be wild dogs and they'd help break up the party, but nope. Nope, not gonna be so easy. Well, we interacted with this, oh, the speaker. Ah ha 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 ha, oh. Bass. How low can you go? Yeah, it doesn't let us tweak the speakers. That was a good thought when I highlighted. I should have at least checked it. Smoking teen.
Hey, Rangers. Can I bum a smoke?
I could be Mr. Mackey. Smoking's bad for you. Okay. We'll just go, sorry, fresh out.
There you are.
Oh, we can interact with the cat. Now, there's another party. Oh, I see. They got all sorts of party games going. We can interact with the keg. What's this teen say first? Pretty creepy just watching us drink. Okay, interact with the keg. Two teens huddle around the keg. They look up as you approach. Then they look away again, which is nice if I want to do something to the keg.
Did you know I have a sixth sense?
Do you?
Really?
Yeah, I see old people.
Well, okay, we could grab the tap spigot, stick it in our mouth, and drink without stopping. I think that'll have side effects on us. Walk away, do nothing. That one, yeah. Let's just break the tap. That'll ruin the party as good as anything. The teens stare in disbelief as you snap off the cheap plastic tap and drop it on the floor.
What? What the hell, Rangers?
Dick move, dicks.
A buzzkill! I think we've succeeded.
Now what are we gonna drink? Man, now we gotta find somewhere else to score.
Now let's see how these guys react.
Let's joke, you guys suck. You are totally harsh in the party.
Oh, we are harsh and big time.
Why don't you just leave us alone?
It's going to get worse. Much worse. Yeah, why don't we just go hard ass, clear him out of here, because who knows what else I'm going to have to find to do if I don't do that. Or do I just say, you want us to stop? Then go find another place to party. Let's try the soft approach and see if it works.
You can't push us around.
Yeah, this is our spot. We found it first.
Oh, no, you
Peeps.
didn't. Okay, let's see if we can be hard ass with
You are
them.
totally. Why don't you just leave us alone?
We'll go hard ass.
Okay, we're going.
I was afraid we might get negative from the 100 families. That's why I tried the other one first.
You Phoebes are the worst.
Well, she thinks we're the worst either way we went. Okay, so return to Rosie Wong. So, okay, we've apparently disrupted them now. They're gonna go, both the robots and rangers crowd and the dancing, grooving, well, not grooving so much now, crowd is gonna be moving on. Let's go talk to Rosie. Fucking narcs, he says. I always love the little background noises we get. Background comments you hear. Oh, is that what happens on that one? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome if that happens. Awesome if that happens. I was afraid if I picked that one, Radiac, I was afraid it would make them, I don't know, it would make them feel better and just say, well, heck no, we're staying, kind of a thing. I don't know why I would think that, but I didn't want to encourage them, I guess, is the way I looked at that comment. But that's pretty funny if we tell them they make such a cute couple and they start fighting. Let's go in here and talk to Rosie. There she be, with her cat after cat after cat.
The noise stopped. Thank you, Rangers. I can sleep at last. And so can my cats.
Oh, how sweet.
Here, a little something for your trouble. Since I'm sure that tight fist, the patriarch, isn't paying you much.
Nah, he never did. Although we did get good ammunition on our last payoff.
I'm gonna send a special surprise to your clubhouse
172.
or headquarters
It
or
helps.
whatever you call it. Nah, I'm not saying what it is, but you'll love it, I promise. Now go on, I'm a busy woman.
What, are you gonna send us a headquarters cat? Okay, well, we'll keep our eyes open for a special surprise at our clubhouse, as she put it. Thanks, Rosie. I'm sure you'll see you soon. Yeah, Radiac, we, on our first time here, when we had to battle the clones
Come
and
on,
all
kiddies.
that.
The noise is over.
Oh, we
You
got
can
some
come out now.
promotions by just doing this job. Yeah, we got our thing that we have in our inventory. I wonder if the guy's even still left in this room. No, he's still there. Satoshi's still there. Is this guy still in his room? This was the one guy who said, nah, don't talk to me.
Huh?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my apartment.
Yeah, that's all this guy did. But otherwise, I think we got into everything. You know, that's the thing. When we were back in the Patriarch's place, wasn't there something over in the rooms, the children's rooms, that I couldn't get into at one point? I wonder if we could get into it now. I think everything else in this building we've gotten into now. At least that I know of. I like the kitty purrs. Yeah, sometimes things draw you back. We keep getting pulled back to Rosie Wong. Okay, let's just go back to our headquarters. We also got a call last time. Oh, they said, yeah, I'm not doing any safe scumming or that. We either get it or we don't. We lost out when we went to Tellurium Mine. I picked one wrong choice in talking to the guy, and we lost out on the weapon modding book. At least we think that's what the book would have been. And so he got pissed at us and didn't give it to us. All because I think I could have answered it one of two ways, and I picked the way that pissed him off. So, because I haven't played this game this far. I have never gotten this far in the game, so I don't know all the perfect ways to play, but we're getting through. Yeah, Saves Coming would have saved Polly, too. We got Polly, and she lasted all of one battle, so we lost out on all the great fun things she would have said, which is why I decided, rather than go for the great communicator weapon with, you know, I can't even think of the vehicle's name. You know, the great communicator. We took the AI for our vehicle, just hoping he'd have some fun things to say to us.
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Because we missed out on Polly. Yeah, Morningstar. Thanks. We have the Morningstar AI in our vehicle now, and not the weapon. Oh, the AI. Oh, we get more action. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know the benefit of taking that, so that's cool. I don't feel bad about losing out on the weapon, but it's either or. So, and we definitely got to find an upgrade somewhere. Now we did talk to him, didn't we? Did we sell our head yet? Oh, I don't think we've been here, have we? We got to sell that one head from the Tellurium mine.
Got some upgrades, November? Tread carefully. That's how they get you.
He sees one of us has a cybernetic implant. At least watch how you're talking there, Gary. Yeah, let's just tell him what we got. We found a synth named Earl. He and his robot crew were trying to take over a mine.
Can you imagine what would have happened if they took those resources?
Good payoff.
It could have created thousands of robots. It'd be a goddamn robot roach apocalypse. Good work, Rangers.
Yeah, and thanks for the money. We needed that money for our shield. What do we have right now? 12. See, we still need another 500 to be able to afford that upgraded armor for the vehicle. Yeah, it's almost impossible to get everything you wanted. I wanted to try the cyber implants because I've never played the game. I don't know what's best and what's not. But you know, we're just so like the one we lost with her. We were just sitting there waiting to hope we'd find a book. Well, guess what? We're gonna have to figure out. I got to figure out now if it's gonna be better for me to spend a little survival so I can keep avoiding our travel disruptions. Barter, you know, we'll get to it. It's not huge in my book. We have that 30% bonus at the bazaar, so that helps make up for not spending money here. So I'd have to go 2 turns without spending skill points on a promotion. Okay, well I might as well do these 2 promotions right now. Speaking of the devil. So let's go see what we're gonna do for Cervando. Let's start, yeah, there he is. Let's start with the attributes. In Cervando, I have down, we're gonna continue maxing out coordination before we move on to speed. So I'm thinking of doing coordination and then starting to focus on speed. For his build, I don't care about anything else. We got intelligence, strength, and then coordination will give me the last extra action points, and then speed will just let me move even farther. So that's how, just so we can get around the map. Yeah, we gave him he's the one that has the perk, as a matter of fact. So let's do our coordination. Let's see what skill we have available here. and what we can afford. So we have 4 to spend, so we could just go with first aid. And we might as well, since you're our main healer. And weird science, we're holding out for a weird science book. Yeah, so we'll just spend it like that. And then if I end up getting maxed out somehow, I can then pick up the odd armor modding thing. So it's like we have the extra guy that we built just to max out on armor modding, but he's back at the base, so we have to always go back to the base where we are to do any armor modding. Okay, so I think we're good here. Oh wait, I should have gone straight over to, yeah, straight over to her. So let's take a look at what we're gonna do with Lucia. And she's now level 17. I was working on awareness for her to help with the hit chance, especially with that pistol of hers. Anything to help us hit with that, the way it's, and the shotgun. I want a hit chance. We got 2 really good guns on her right now. So I want to up her hit chance wherever we can. And then we'll go over to the skills, and yeah, I was just talking about it. I either got to save up for those, and I think I'm just going to go survival. And we have no perks for this one. Yeah, there's no bad perks necessarily, you know, and I think so far the combination we've chosen are working out pretty well for us. We haven't really struggled. Whoops, what am I doing? We haven't really struggled overly. Does our guy Austin have anything to say?
Hero. Never eaten this well in my life.
Yeah, I'm happy we brought him here for you. Okay, we also got a radio call about other people in here, and I think Betsy is those other people. Let's talk to this group over here. And then this private just walked into her like, out of my way.
We heard.
The woman is stout as a kettle, grim-faced and hatchet-nosed. Her clothes are plain, but judging by their cleanness, they may be the best she owns.
Rangers.
Rangers.
My name's Betsy. If you don't mind, we've got a request for you.
My name's Betsy, if you don't mind. We've got a request for you. Yeah, the min-maxing stuff, Radiac, I definitely would look at really getting into that if I was going to play on the highest level. We're at Ranger, which is fine for our first time getting through a playthrough. But if I was ever to come back and do Supreme Jerk, I'd definitely be thinking about min-maxing to really power level and that kind of thing. So, but right now, on the Ranger level, it's not critical to do that.
Me and the girls here, we got family who were arrested a while back and put to hard labor at the Patriarch's work camp. Thing is, we've no clue where it is, and the marshals won't say a lick on the subject.
She falls into an expectant silence. And you want us to go free your people? Well, let's just let her talk. Let's not put words into her mouth. So what do you want us to do?
Figure out where they're holding our loved ones. That's all we're asking you for. And we'll damn well pay you for the privilege.
Well, 400 sounds nice for the privilege. Well, we'll see about doing it. It may not be the first thing we run off to do, but yeah, we'll keep it open for a potential payoff. Like we do for all the missions that come up. We'll say we'll do it, but it doesn't mean we will do it. So her face gentles, and it becomes clear that Betsy isn't half as old as she appears.
I wish we had more for you to work with, but the only thing we got is a name. Frank Pappas.
But guess
the
who we
marshal in
just
charge
saw?
of shipping folks to the work camp.
I think we could drop in on old Frank. We just saw him recently in town. Yeah, I've heard about the prospector quirk, but I didn't. I decided to go with some other ones at the beginning. So every time we do a diggable, yeah, you can find a gold nugget. That's a lot of money. But we're playing without prospector, so we haven't found any gold nuggets. But we're surviving all right. The only thing that's been a challenge so far is to get up enough money for the vehicle upgrade. So any idea where Pappas is now?
All we know is that he's retired and living somewhere downtown.
Downtown. Why, you know, I have a feeling, Betsy, we know where he is. Does he have any friends or family that can help us find him?
Someone at the Marshall station might know something.
Oh, well, we haven't dropped in on Marshall Daisy in a while, but we kind of know right where he's at.
But you might be luckier.
Okay. All right, when we find this work camp, we'll let you know.
We'll be waiting.
No need to notify the civvies, but Frank's been taking his retirement at the Sands Lux Apartments. Never went far from the Marshalls.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, Sans Lux is very close to the Marshalls.
Daisy always kept the work camp pretty hush-hush. Most of us didn't know a thing about it, except that it's somewhere outside the city.
Okay. At least that's what Marshal Kwan says to us.
Old Frank is ornery, but we can make him talk.
Okay. Do I need any healing? Oh yeah, we need a replacement clone. That we do need.
Hi, Rangers. It's good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Clone us.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, we had our pink goo. And let's just click a few times till the clone steps out. So Radiac, how many times have you played this game? Or how recently, I guess I should say too. It's been a little while because you said something about you couldn't quite remember something about them. Oh, one run on each difficulty. Cool. It's kind of fun to play over so you can make some different choices from previous times. I find, or I think that would be the case. Okay, Doc Parker. Do we need any supplies? Let me just look at my medical supplies and get a feel. I got 17 of those. I only got 6 med packs. But I got a lot of those. A lot of med darts. I don't really want to spend money in case so I'm going to hold off on spending. We can get by with what we got here for the time being. I'm going to sell some rifles. Yeah, actually we did. I don't see her here yet. Oh, there she is. Nikki.
Howdy, Rangers. Here I am, just like I promised, ready to expand my vistas and learn new things. Thanks so much for inviting me to the party.
Vicky, so glad to see you here.
I already talked to Doc Parker and sterilized myself from ass to applicators, so I'm ready to assist him when you guys hurt yourselves. But listen, I owe you more than that for this opportunity, so let me share something with you.
Oh, cool.
Having electronic eyes helps me spot things when I'm scavenging. But that isn't all of my secret. It's all about the filtering, knowing what not to look at.
Okay.
And now you know.
Oh, we have a new perk. Investigative Eye. Oh, that's cool. Aha. Where did you get your bizarre vocabulary?
Back at the commune, Vivisecto saved an old prospector from dying and spent a few days helping him convalesce. He was a talkative old coot. Guess that memory was part of the slice of his consciousness I got made from.
Okay. How do you like it here?
It's new. It's different. Lots of people to meet. Don't think I'm gonna get bored anytime soon. So I'm a happy girl.
All right, that's good to hear. All right, thank you.
Hasta luego, benefactors.
Let's go look at what that special eye does to us. Vicky found herself searching the room, so we have more perception. We'll always take, and I'm glad we had Katsunung. Do we all get it? Yeah, everybody gets it. Oh, that's kind of cool. It gives it to everybody, although there's my Mr. Perception right here. His perception right now, it's down near the bottom. We're up to 16 perception now. It was 15 before that perk, so cool. Cool. All right, guys, let's go. I'm debating if I should sell the weapons I want to sell. We only get a, what, a 12% advantage here as opposed to the 30%.
Trash these days.
We never let them go.
Shitting in public.
We took I basically made a poll for the audience.
Don't see us sleeping under bridges, do you?
The vote that won is hold on to them until the jail overcrowds.
Goddamn freeloaders is
and
what
so
they are.
that's what we're doing. We decided to never let them go. And I can't remember. I think because of my first playthrough, I got through that part. I can't remember because it was so long ago. It was close back to 2020. If I ever let them go or not, and if I did, I don't remember what it did. So I didn't think it was a big deal not to let them go, but I don't think it is either way. Do I want to try selling? Let me just see what kind of money I could make here.
A lot of people are pissed at them, like it's their fault they're in this situation.
All right, show us what you got.
Happy to. Take a look.
Yeah, 12% discounts. It also means I got a 12% for selling. So it says sell price here 148. Is that the price I actually get? Let's test this out, and then because if I make enough money, I'm not going to travel all the way to the Bazaar. If I can get enough money from selling what I have left, let's start with the army machine gun. And in fact, let's get to all the weapons first. And light squad weapon. No, I want the army machine gun. Whoever that is. Oh, these are in a different order that I'm used to. It's like almost they're backwards. There it is. Army machine gun. Says that's to buy it. Oh, wait, I gotta look over here. There we go. Because I want to sell. What would they give me if I sell it? 50. Hey, you know, I may try sell. I may just to save time, I may sell some of these weapons I have on my list. I'm only going to sell one. For some reason I said I probably want to keep one of them. I forget. I think it's because it's a 50 caliber ammo, so I can sell one because I got two of them. So let's just sell it and see if I can come up with enough money to get me up around 1700. I want to see. Yeah, that's why I stripped about half of them at the beginning of the live stream today just to get some extra mods. And then I'm going to sell just to try and get some cash. I said I can sell a Bren. Okay, we could sell the Bren. It gets me 30. I'd be getting a little extra money if I went all the way. Nitro thrower. Ooh, 148. If I get that much money, that's good. The Scourer. Sell. Yeah, I'm making good money on some of these weapons. Army flamethrower, I got two of those. I can sell them both. Okay, I think after I sell these things, the Law, not the Sabot, there, the Law I can sell. Yeah, I'm going to be able to afford the upgrade to the armor. We got two sickles. Yeah, these two. A lot of the melee stuff, because I don't have a melee person, I'm like keeping one of each because, you know, if we get bring a melee guy in the party and we have one sitting on the side that could join us. A hunting knife. Yeah, that's not going to get us much, but I'm just... 2 nail boxes. I already got one equipped, so we can sell both these. And the bare knuckle. These are the low value stuff, but we still got enough money to do the upgrade that I was hoping for. And the grizzly. Which one is the grizzly? Oh, this is outclassed now. Okay. Guess what, my friends? Let's go. I probably could have sold some of the mods, but now we can upgrade our vehicle.
How long? Around the same time.
Because I feel like we're starting to get to the point of the game where we're going to start having to wander farther and therefore get into denser
motor oil doesn't
radioactivity
smell like
areas.
Meat. Go take a bath.
The monster army has always dealt square with Iron Thunder. Seems like a good call to keep them where they are.
Yeah, I'm actually great once they gave us that huge discount. 30%. Better than the half-assed 12% we get here.
Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want.
Yeah, this is what I want right here. And we can afford it now. It leaves us open 230. But I don't care. We got it. So let's upgrade the vehicle, the chassis. Level 2. It's a level 2 Constitution. Look at that. We're much stronger now with this 2. Yeah, this is what we want. Weapon-wise, yeah, we need to find a good one. We need to find a good... Oh, the railgun. Oh, yeah, we got the railgun. A turret that launches a huge piece of rebar at supersonic speeds. Oh, this is what penetrates multiple objects in a row. So this is good if we have enemies that line up. Not thrilled with the Rhino cannon overall. Times 20. You know, the Payaso turret is probably better. This does a crap load of damage, but I feel like it's limiting by... I don't know. Yeah, that's what I say. When you start doing this damage times 20, I'm gonna go with this. Besides, last time I checked, we still had the circus horn or clown horn, whatever it is, and we haven't found a mortar yet. We do have that plating, that's good. The AI module, Morningstar, we're keeping that. No utility item yet. And then appearance-wise, the hood ornament. Yeah, I just like this because it's active. And then the horn. Yeah, we're still got the clown horn. Although, the Knight Rider horn, I wish it was a little... I wish all the horn... It's a little too quiet for my... Oh, the railgun has 2 attack modes, 6 AP. Yeah, we'll take a look. I'm sticking with the clown horn. Just because of all these, you just hear it just a little bit better than some of the others. So, and I like having that at the beginning of the battle. So what were you saying about equipment? Let's look at the weapons one more time. You said the railgun has 2 attack modes. Oh, the regular is 6 AP. And it apparently just shoots at 1 person. And supersonic costs more, but then that's the one that can penetrate and pierce. Well, we took this... Did we take this one briefly earlier on? I mean, overall, it's slightly more damage. Yeah, let's just try the railgun. And then we can always go back to the clown head if we think. If you all can hang on a second, Bang is trying to open the door himself. So little catus interruptus, and we will be right back. Okay. Yeah, it also gave me an excuse to... The other hat started getting a little warm, so... we'll go with the backup. We'll go with the backup Wasteland look. No, it's true. The Payaso cannon, you can shoot more. Range... This has better range, however, which has sometimes been limiting for us. Although the Payaso cannon is better than the Rhino, which we did have equipped. Yeah, these are our two... They do kind of different things. This one... It says it penetrates. And it does nasty damage if they... dare line up against us. I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna try it, see what I think. I haven't tried it ever, Radiac, so I think I just need to do it. It's not gonna win or lose us a battle either way. If it's good, you know, whatever. I'm gonna try it. I gotta try the railgun first, and then we'll see what I think. I could go back to this. Okay. So, I think we got to go back into town first. Is there anything else I got to deal with here? Anyone else we needed to visit? I think we're caught up. Should we go look at the cyber chickens? Anything developed over with the cyber chickens yet? Or are they still running around all geeked out and happy? The 5 chickens seemed to be of one mind, lost deep in the interminate depths of infinite computational. Yeah, so I think they were doing that last time we dropped in on them. I just wanted to see if anything changed. All right, let's go back to town and talk to that Mr. Pappas, I think his name was, Frank Pappas or something like that. Ah, okay, we'll drop in because we got to come. Well, we don't have to come all the way back for the vehicle, but we'll see. We'll make sure to drop over there. I like always dropping in on our cook that we hired from the bazaar. I never quite remember his name. Mayaso. I can't remember his name.
You read the last issue of the Colorado
I'm bad with
Patriot?
names, by the way.
Real funny cartoon in there.
I was gonna ask about the articles.
Rangers rescue
Masato!
Value Cannon
Okay,
and bloody
good,
assault.
cool, thank you.
Gippers routed and slain.
There's certain things I always remember, and that's directions. Not street names, mind you. But I always know visual... I'm a visual landmark kind of a guy.
Like roughing people up.
You get drummed out in a second, you crap pot.
I'm sure they could use my help.
So I never get lost. But I'll tell you, names, they're my downfall. Some people go, well, what's the street name? I don't know. It's over there by that big red house. I don't know the street name, but I'll get you there. I'll get you there. Yeah, everybody's chiming in. Masato. It's funny because there's always that little bit of delay when you guys type before it shows up on my end, so. Yeah, we got those. He's here also. In fact, I should talk to him and see how he's doing when we're back over there. So now I have 2 reasons to go back to the headquarters, just to chat with the gamers and make sure his daughter made the adjustment. Here we go. Okay, let's get in here and crowd the guy.
Are you, Kwan? This official?
Now he's talking different. He knows. This official?
Just a friendly chat, Frank. You know.
Like the old days. Yeah, like the old days.
Ah, fuck. What do you want?
Well, we kind of want to ask you about some folks doing time at the Patriarch's work camp. Yeah, we did. We hired her too. There's some fun people, so it's fun going in there to see the new displays that she puts up for ours. Whoops, and I talked over Frank Pappas, so I got to be careful. How would I know anything about that? I just drove him out there and dropped him off. That's what he said. So, okay, fair enough. Then tell us the location of the camp. Or, then who should we talk to? Is there a warden?
That camp is a state secret. Patriarch's orders. And I never knew the warden's name. You want any of that stuff? Talk to the marshals.
Okay. Forget the marshals. This is just between you. I have a feeling if we talk to the marshals, we'd get negative rep from them. So if we could avoid it and go around them by talking to Frankie boy here, I'm all for that. Let's see. Come on, Frank. We just want to be able to tell their families where they are. Let them know they're okay. Yeah, let's just do the first one. Let's just be direct with the guy. Forget it. This is between you and us. Where's the work camp?
Forget the marshals? You're saying that with Kwan standing right next to you. Go fuck yourselves. I ain't telling you shit.
I think he is. Let's see what our options are. We got to start talking tough now.
Don't worry, Frank. I'm an ex-marshal. Just like you. I don't answer to Daisy no more.
There you go.
Bullshit. I ain't talking.
Well, it looks like. I'm not gonna give... I don't even have that kind of money right now. I think we go hard ass. I'm not having him join us. He sounds like a... Whatever. I was gonna use a bad term that I figured, well, I'm live streaming. I probably shouldn't. Okay. Hard ass 5. There are 2 ways this can end, Frank. We leave you breathing, or we leave you cold. Pick one.
Fuckers. Fuck you all. I hope you fucking die pissing yourselves. Alright.
It worked.
I'll talk.
Hard ass is sometimes a blast of a perk to have, I tell you.
I was told to drive the prisoners to this cave northeast of the city and give them to some tattooed plains motherfucker. Didn't seem the type to be an overseer. And it didn't look like a great place for a work camp. But I don't ask questions, you know? I just do what I'm told.
Okay.
Here. I'll mark the spot on your map.
Oh. Thank you.
That's all I can do for you, I swear.
I guess we'll keep you breathing.
Please. Don't kill me.
Alright. We're good, Frank. Good luck.
Thanks.
Alright. So we found out the information we need. No, there's nothing. I see these coolers and immediately I want to try to open one. Alright, so we got the information. I think we have to get out onto the real big map to find out where this cave is. All right, Sans Lux. I don't think there's anything else left. I don't know. Do I dare drop it on the marsh? I don't really want to say anything about this work camp because somehow I feel like we'll just keep going the way we are behind the marshals' backs. Because I have a feeling if we bring it up to their attention,
Patriarch says Gipper's
we
had
lose
another-
rep. So we're walking a thin line on rep.
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Yeah, we fixed his microwaves. We got that baby done. And then we also, someone else had explosives around their thing, and so we did all those kinds of cool things. Oh yeah. Let me come over here. Our fame is good. 100 families like us. Patriarch, the marshals like us. Gippers, well, they hate us. And the monster army, we are loved by them, and we're also loved by the refugees. So we got two groups that love us. Therefore, it means 100 families are really close to loving us right now. Really close. And since we're liked by the marshals, I prefer just keeping them there at least. And yeah, I'll definitely want to go back there to finish. I think there's probably a safe for something there. Our lock picking's pretty high. In fact, I think that's you, Kotzen. Well, it's not quite as high as I thought yet, so I don't think we're quite ready to go back there. I think we do. We may have a lock picking book. I remember. This is what we still got. So we got the Animal Whisperer. First aid, kiss ass. We're close to kiss ass with Kwan. But we're not quite there. Yeah, we got to go one more on that, then we can use the book. There we go. Barter. No, we're not there yet. Hard ass. Ooh, is hard ass? Hard ass. We might be at hard ass. No, we're one away there too. It's automatic weapons. Okay, and I gave the automatic weapons book away. Or I don't, unless there's a second automatic weapons one. Then we also got the big guns. I think I got one more to go before we can use that. Let's find out. Yeah, I got one more to go up before we can use that book. We're getting close on these books. We're getting close on these books. And then explosives, still got a little bit more to go. Mechanics, a little bit more to go. Sneaky shit. We're getting close on sneaky shit too. Yeah, see? We're getting close on all these. We're real close to being able to use some of these books. Real close. But not quite there. I think I had read once somewhere that there's possible to get more than one on a couple of them. At least that's what yeah, whether that person is accurate or not. Someone seemed to say out there, somewhere, I forget where I read it, Reddit maybe, that there's more than one copy available on a couple of them. Oh, they did fix those things in a patch? Yeah, it could be. That's the thing, sometimes when you're reading these Reddit patches, you got to look at the dates of the comments too, because it could be pre-patches, all this stuff. So let's go see, just to make sure I've checked in on guests we've added in here.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, thank you, man. Here he is. There's Nita, there's the Candies girl.
We should go racing sometime. Get us a couple beaters, tune them.
Never got a chance to thank you properly for saving Nita. I don't know what I would have done if I lost her too. I was thinking on how I could show my thanks and realized I work with cars day in and out, and you all take them into battle. There's a lot of things I learned about how to fix cars and how to break them. Here, let me show you.
Cool. I did that. I figured, I don't know if I'd talk to this guy. And after talking to Vicky, I was like, we better go and talk to these people that we're bringing into our camp that we haven't talked to yet, because we may get stuff, and we just did. So, oh, hope that's not all you got for us. No, we're cool guys. We don't put our hand out in front of them. Hey, what else you got? Come on, come on, come on.
Happy to be here. I've already been working with your folks here. They'll have all kinds of new goodies for you. See you around.
All right, thank you, man. Let's go just check out this perk. Is it on individuals here? Yeah, there it is. So bonus damage to vehicles. Oh, so we all get bonus damage to vehicles now next time we face a vehicle. That's a good one. We could have talked to him a lot sooner, like when we talked to Fish Lips in his little vehicle. Not that that was a problem, but that's cool. That's very cool. These little things you find along the way. I don't think there's anybody else on this side. I was gonna go. Is this now that do we have a bunch of cats around? She brought all her cats over here so we can always have a cat. I haven't seen anything from Rosie. Remember she said she brought a gift over here? Maybe we should talk to somebody in our main room too. There's Scotsmo's back here. Ironclad Cordite's back here. Fish Lips is here. So those are the three that we've picked up, and basically I've chosen not to use yet because I really like the way our group has been handling things. They've really been doing a good job. How much money do we have? Not much. I was thinking maybe buying a meal or two. I like using the meals to heal with because then you also get a bonus of, you get a bonus when you eat the meal. Yeah, we have no meals left. Masato, what you got?
There should always be room for a few more people at the dinner table.
Yeah, there should. What's cooking,
only the
Masato?
best ingredients for my rangers.
How much are these again? Oh yeah, we can afford a few meals. One of you, I forgot, one of you out there was saying you like the stir fry. When we'll buy a couple of those. And then, you know, the pork buns, they're known for. And we can buy one more meal. I'm just gonna clear out and buy the meal stuff. Wow. Where I live, I gotta tell ya, blood sausage is pretty damn good. Where I live these days, applies poisoned. This also gives us the well-fed. Ramen, well, he's known for his ramen noodles, so we'll buy some ramen noodles and call it a day. There we go. Yeah, well, I think I sold most of the weapons. Yeah, the only reason I saved a variety of each of the melee is because I don't have a melee character. And so if I bring Cordite, or if I bring a melee, I have two potential melee characters. I just wanted to keep a choice of weapons once I finally use one, if I do. So I mean, I could sell these if I get in a pinch. But I wanted to keep this army machine gun because it's got different ammo than the current weapon that we're using, which is 7.62 millimeter. This is 50 caliber. So I keep a few extra weapons just because of ammo differences in case we have ammo problems. But all these melee weapons, the only reason I still have them is, and then there are armor. There's armor. A lot of armor I'm not using. I can go through and sell a bunch of that armor too. But I'm gonna wait for that. I want to try and do it at the bazaar so I can make more money. We got what we needed here, and then if I need more along the way, we'll sell it. Are my gamers in here? Oh, they're right here.
Thanks for letting us set up in here. The game's been so much more immersive with real rangers walking around.
Yeah, I bet. And let's go see, do we have any new... Since we're over here now...
I'm trying to write the script for the guided tour of the museum.
Huh. How's it going?
Kinda tough. I want to do it all in verse.
Wait a minute, am I gonna have to learn that?
What else do we have? Okay, we have the machine intelligence display. I don't know if we have really anything new that we haven't seen. We have the clown.
How well do you sing?
Yeah, not a lot of new stuff. So let's get out here. Did we talk to our newest prisoner over here yet? I don't know if we did. Yeah, Valor. I don't think we talked to him yet.
My
Yeah.
soul, Rangers.
What?
Yeah, and then we never let this prisoner out. So okay, I think we're ready to move on. Oh yeah, I was gonna go in the main room to talk to Greatski or something, find out if there's any word over here of maybe Rosie sent something over. What do you think? Or maybe Gonzalez would know about it because she's always calling him on the radio.
November, good to see you. Give me 1 second to make sure the general's still there.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had at the very end, the general tried reaching us on the radio, so we got to see if we can get through to the general back in Arizona. I forgot about that. I'm glad I just decided to come over here for something else.
General, are you there? I have Team November for you.
Thank you, Gonzalez. Put him on.
Yes, sir. He's ready for you, Rangers. Have a seat.
Ah, Team November. Glad we finally got through. Corporal Gonzalez said I should hear the details from you, so tell me, how's the mission going?
Well, it didn't start well. We were ambushed before we got to Colorado Springs. Only a few of us survived. Well, if that's true. Or somebody knew we were coming. We got dry gulch. Yeah, let's just do it the slang talk way. We got dry gulch as soon as we got here.
An ambush? How many of you survived?
Well, we're not sure. Only a few of us made it to Colorado Springs, but some others may have scattered or been taken.
What about my brother?
Uh-oh. I didn't know he had a brother. Yeah, we don't know, sir. We didn't find his body at the ambush site, so possibly. Oh, maybe he's holed up somewhere else and we're gonna find him later. Uh-oh. We gotta keep our eyes open for a guy named Riley now.
Hard to hold out hope with news like that, but I won't give up. Let me know the minute you learn something.
Will do.
Now, what about the mission? Gonzalez told me the Patriarchs confirmed the deal, and has provided you with a HQ and supplies. I'm pleased to hear it. What are your thoughts on him? Does he seem like a reliable ally?
Well, he's a bit of a hard ass, but he's trying to do his best for his people. Or he's getting old and losing his grip, but with our help, he should survive long enough to give us what we need. Yeah, he's not the best. Do we have a third choice? He's a complete tyrant, and we're having second thoughts about helping him or associating the Rangers with him. I don't think we're to the point of knowing 100% on which way we're going to go. We got Dead Red feeding us info on that side, but I'm not 100% sold that we have to go that way. I'm not sure how we're going to end this game and finagle things, so yeah, let's just go with the first one. He's a bit of a hard ass, but he's trying to do his best.
These days, that's about as good as you can hope for in a leader. Okay, complete the mission as soon as you can and get those supplies. We're counting on you. Anything else I should know about?
Well, I guess I should tell him about Angie. Well, first of all, let's start soft, because Angie's a tricky subject. So we've already dealt with one of the Patriarch's children.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. Keep up the good work.
And we've made contact with Angie.
So, she's alive. What happened to her? Is she helping you?
Here, I feel like we gotta get, we gotta be careful how we tread here. Well, it seems she's abandoned her mission and is intent on taking the Patriarch down. I'm not going into details yet. We're helping each other, which is true. So far, we've sort of been helping each other a little, passing info back and forth.
That sounds ambiguous.
It was meant to be ambiguous.
Lost contact with her, right? She was trying to take down the Patriarch, and I can't imagine she's changed that stubborn mind of hers.
Yeah.
Well, don't let her sway you. I've got no doubt her reasons are good. No one amasses as much power as this Patriarch has by being an angel, but Angie's always had a very black and white view of the world. No room for compromise.
Okay.
We have to compromise. The Patriarch may be the dirtiest dog east of the Rockies, but he's also the biggest dog, and he's got the most scraps to share. We can reconsider our relationship with him down the line, but for right now, we've got to do what he wants, or there isn't gonna be a down the line for Arizona or the Rangers.
So we're in a tight spot, is what we are. We're in a tight spot. Have to work with the guy, even though he's not an angel to work with.
I'm not asking you to fight Angie. I love her too much for that. Just keep your distance and don't let her wreck the deal.
Well, so far we're kind of walking the line. It sometimes works. It ended up backfiring on us with the Gippers, trying to walk that line in between the Godfishers, the Gippers, and the machine commune. But anyway, that's all we got for now.
All right then. Report received. Thanks for letting me know the situation on the ground.
Yeah, we were doing a good job, Nightmare. You're right. We were doing a good job of negotiating that until that dang stray bullet hit a Gipper's machine gun. Radiac wouldn't know. Yeah, I don't think you saw that part, but it drew the Gippers against us. We ran in to help them fight the Godfishers that were attacking the Reagan statue and them, and we weren't even shooting at the Gippers, but yeah, one of our heavy machine gun stray bullets, one bullet hit, yeah, one bullet hit their turret, and then we were fighting both the Godfishers and the Gippers. That was something else. And the statue. I mean, that was something else when that happened. Oh my God, that was something else.
I've got no additional orders except to wrap things up ASAP. Our position here in Arizona is tenuous at best. Without the manpower we sent with you, we're stretched thin, and the gangs and militias are getting bolder by the day.
Okay, the gangs are, so yeah, so he's saying hurry.
Nor is the food and water situation improving. If we can get through next winter, next year's crops might be enough to keep us going. But I don't see how we're getting there without the Patriarch's promised supplies.
Okay. I didn't hear him chuckle.
So, no pressure. But at the same time,
Yeah. Yeah. Reload and don't do that. Well, we I don't remember. I forget how we did. We ended up fighting it out. We may have reloaded just because that sounded stupid. Then we tried to play more careful, and we did, but still that random stray bullet, and we weren't even aiming kind of near it. It was just a wild stray bullet. And so we just threw up our hands and said, all right, this is the way it is. Let's do it.
hang on. Damn it. Sorry, November. Gotta get back to it. I'll try to reach out again in a few...
And more static.
Looks like we lost the signal, November. I'll let you know if I get it back.
All right. And I would like to find out, did anything from the crazy lady get delivered?
Some folks thought Brygo's crimes were harmless, but his little gin mill ruined a lot of people. And now we know his people conspired with the Dorseys. Glad we've got him locked up.
Yeah, well, that's what we decided to do.
What can I help you with?
Well, it's, Rosie, sweet little Rosie, said she sent something over. I'm not finding it anywhere through the place here. Oh well, I don't really want to talk to him about anything else.
I'll be here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with armor or anything right now and do that. I want to get on the road. I want to get on the road. We're good enough to get on the road now.
There we go.
That's kind of scary. Reload and don't do that. All right, let's go. We got a cave to find. The lights in the car come alive as soon as you approach, pulsing softly. Hey, Morningstar, how you doing?
I am delighted. The garage is an impressive space, staffed with well-qualified personnel. It is a lot less lonely than where I was previously quartered.
I can imagine. Let's go for a ride, Morningstar.
Time to take some chances and expand man's horizons. I wonder if there will be conflict. There's no more exhilarating feeling than being shot at with no result.
Well, you got better armor now, so you're gonna have that. Let's load into the car and head out to the world. Yeah, Zap Brannigan, anyone? Very true, very true. Alrighty then.
Colorado, this is your patriarch speaking. It's a hero's life in the Colorado Marshals, the finest security force
Join
in
our
America.
cause.
If you're looking for action, adventure,
Yeah, we got a recruitment ad going on. Let me check out the map and see where this cave is marked.
you'll never find.
Yeah, that's it right there. So let me highlight it so we can find our way.
And ask them what it takes.
So what we have is Cheyenne Mountain here, Steel Town here. Those are the two DLCs that we have not done yet. And we're basically way strong enough for Steel Town, so imagine we should do that soon-ish. Let's just head up the main road. Let's go find this cave. Oh, I can come down this. Okay, we can get over there here. Ah, yeah, this is the way. Oh, it's a little further up. There's often, you see these blockades. Oh, let's see if I can not hit the deer. I don't mind running down the metal blockades, but I hate hitting the deer. Yeah, we're close to the cave. We're very close to the cave. Here we go. The paint mines.
Calling all Rangers.
Yeah,
Red alert! Red alert!
Whoop.
The city of Phoenix is under attack by a rogue AI and his horde of killer robots. Are you bold enough to make the dangerous trek across the wasteland to reach the city? Can you discover the AI's secret weakness and defeat the robots? If you crave adventure, the Colorado Springs Gaming Club wants you.
Is he broadcasting?
Robots and Rangers every Tuesday night,
Yeah.
and we're looking for a few heroes to join our party.
He's broadcasting from our base.
All we need is your imagination. Oh, and snacks. This is Ranger Control, signing off.
How funny is that? They're definitely getting carried away. We ran into the Scorpitron at the Tellurium mines. Both in the mine we fought one, but then there's that loose one outside. And as soon as we got out, he was right there. But because we got a radio call at that exact same moment, we couldn't, it wouldn't let us click to chase him and try to catch up with him. And so after that, we never found him again, Radiac. So are you talking about that free roaming Scorpitron, or the one in the Tellurium mines we ran into and took care of? Alright, the paint mines, an area of colorful canyons, the clay of which was long ago used to make paint and pottery. Yeah, he's still roaming. We just never, once, he was right there, and if we hadn't got that radio call at that moment, we probably would have been able to, I don't know if there's an encounter involved there, or possible there, but we could, I wanted to see if we could fight it. If we beat the one inside the Tellurium mines, I figured, oh yeah, we can handle this guy. We can handle this guy, but it didn't happen. So as far as I know, he's still roaming around up there north of Denver. All right. So we got a bunch of explosives. Okay, we got 4 that we see right now. Let's just move a little tiny bit forward. Make sure, you know, with my most perceptive guy, make sure no more appear. Okay, we can handle all these, so I guess let's just send Jormulin forward to disengage them. No, don't go around that way! What's that noise? I definitely heard an animal type noise. Okay, and guess what? You got enough experience from disarming these things that Jormulin, you just got a promotion. So since there's noises out there, let's get your promotion done before we move on. What are you? What's your level? You should be what? You're up to level 18. Wow. Level 18. Let's go see what we got. All right. Yeah. Oh, did you see what happened to you at the Morningstar one? Did you happen to re-see that one? That was a little oops moment with the mines on that one. But anyway, let's take a look at your attributes. I'm thinking, yeah, we're back. We're going for intelligence on you right now. Now that we got your aim and hit chance up with that big gun of yours, we're gonna try and max out your intelligence next, so we can maybe get some extra skill points to help us. Yada yada yada. So we're gonna go intelligence here. Then skills. Well, we can definitely see we're to the point where it's going to take a couple turns to upgrade these. There's some times we've been lacking on mechanics, so I'm going to keep pushing on that one. In fact, I could probably give you a different helmet, potentially. It's a little strong, better for us, but we'll come back to that. And let's see what we got. Reinforced plating, fortify, mortar blast, minesweeper, bomb recovery, pressure cooker, oh, heating element. What is... Toasters have taught you a lot. Oh, actually for you, none of these have been impressing me all that much. Disarming landmines, yeah, whoop-de-doo. Grenades are not that big a deal. Perception, okay, we got our perception guy that we put out front all the time. Mortar blast, yeah, I hate mortar because people have a chance to run away from it. So that's not my favorite perk. Repairing vehicles and robots boosts their constitution. Well, we kind of get good things via our nerd stuff thing. 7 armor. Well, our armor is pretty high on our vehicle, so 7 more armor is really negligible if you want to look at it that way. This is the one that jumped out at me as far as perks that we have available. This is the one. Oh, yeah, okay, Radiac, yeah. This is the one that excites me. This is the one that excites me. So let's do this one. Coaster, repair, heating element. So next time we pull out the flamethrower and blast it, we get... That's significant. 25% more damage, I think. That's a good one. Okay. And we got a laser turret recipe for crafting. All right, let's get our perceptive guy back in the lead. Okay, we got a trap over here, and I'm hearing animal noises. Razorbacks, this, that, I don't know what. We're not seeing anything. Okay, we got a cave over here. And we got this. We got a bunch of traps over here, which we can disarm. Let's disarm them. Move ahead slowly. This is explosives. Okay. This is explosives. And I don't know if sound is that good in this game, but it sounded like the animals' sounds were from over here. Oh. So, yeah, Razorback, that's a typical... oh, there's more. And a bear, that's a cub, so there's probably a mama. 1171. Wow. Maybe we go forward first. How about we go forward first? I say, let's go forward. That battle, if there, and there's no knowing. Did you hear a goat? We'll keep our eyes open for a goat, because goats were the best that we've had that synergized with my animal whisperer. I like goats. Uh-oh, games ask Wind-That-Tangles? Oh, it made me run all the way in. Okay.
Please, don't shoot.
Okay. I wasn't planning on it, especially if you're going to talk to me.
Just who the hell are you?
Are you? Maybe I'll shoot you.
I always knew this day would come. The skies finally opened to take me back.
What? Yeah. Well, do you know Frank Pappas? He said we would find a work camp here.
That man. Still saying it was a work camp. Never wanted to admit the truth, not even to himself.
So it wasn't a work camp, okay?
You won't find any work camp here. Never was one. No convicts either. They're long gone, all of them.
Okay. Well, he's a godfisher. Wind-That-Tangles. With that name, he's a godfisher. So, you killed the convicts?
I didn't touch them. I was a shepherd, a guide. But I wasn't their executioner. Which is not to say that my hands are bloodless.
He seems to regret the godfisher ways.
I'm sorry for everything that I've done. That the godfishers have done. I wish it was different, but...
You don't choose your family.
Okay. So what happened to the convicts and where are they?
They were...
Spit it out.
Why are you talking to them? You don't owe them an explanation.
The dead can't tell their stories anymore, Nikki. I have to do it for them.
Okay.
The Patriarch made a deal with my people, the Godfishers. They believe the gods can be appeased with human offerings. So, in exchange for stopping our war on Colorado Springs, he sent them convicts and criminals to feed to the skies.
So there were no work camps. These are death camps is what we're talking about here. Work camps is a lie. Yeah, we know we've dealt with the Godfishers, so we know what feed the skies means. And we know who the Godfishers are. So let's jump right down to what was your role in this. What else we got? Well, in a way, I feel like he's trying to turn his... Yeah. What was your role in all this?
I was better at dealing with the city people than the other Godfishers, so our leaders sent me here as a go-between. Pappas delivered the convicts here to me. I brought them to my people.
Uh-huh. And who's Nikki? Basically, how did you and Nikki find each other?
I used to pass a farmstead on my way out here. Saw a pretty girl watching over her land. Turns out she saw me too. Took me months before I was brave enough to approach her. Crazy decision when I think about it now, but she didn't turn me in. She showed me the Godfisher ways wasn't the only way. Gave me the strength to turn my back on it.
Huh. Now we got choices that totally will lead down different paths here. In my mind, and kind of the way we're trying to play is, you know, we'll leave you in peace, you're not a threat to anyone, is the way I might personally do it. Because they see, it seems redeemed, but he has done crime. And so the way we've been dealing with this is we've been making people get arrested in our jail, of course. Yeah, so they're all scumbags. Yeah, and of course we let Mr. Pappas live. So I guess you're right, Radiac. It's like if we're going to stay consistent, that's what I'm trying to do is just... I don't know if there's more questions. Okay, well, the only two that don't offer resolution is Feed the Skies and Who Are the Godfishers. But we'll leave you in peace, you're not a threat, and we've heard enough, you're under arrest, or attack, you need to pay. These are the resolutions we have. So I guess to stall, just in case other info is spilled to us.
The Godfishers hack off the limbs of the sacrifices and tie their torsos to giant kites. Then send them up to the sky as gifts for the gods. They believe it will bring the holy rain. I always thought the sacrifices were pointless. There were no gods, no way to call water from the skies. I should have left long before I did.
Yeah, you're definitely not believing in the Godfishers' cause. And who are the Godfishers?
They were my people. Until Nikki helped me find the courage to abandon them.
I didn't do anything. That was you.
If I could, I'd change everything. Bring all those people back. All I can do now is try to be a better man than I was.
And now it's decision time. I do feel like he's trying to mend his ways, but we did leave Pappas go. We didn't kill him. Of course, at that point, we didn't quite know everything we know now, and what he was doing is pretty... Yeah. So, pretty much, I don't know that I want to just out-attack them, because, I think we leave you in peace. Because you're not a threat. I don't know if he'll let us. If I take him under arrest, perhaps, but she can claim that they're hers. If we put him under arrest, will she get pissed and attack us? I mean, I don't know all the... I don't know these people enough to know how they're going to react. But to be quite honest, when we have found people that have done wrong, we've been arresting them. So, I think we got to put him under arrest. We have room in our jail. We know if we don't turn him over to the marshals and that kind of stuff, you know, he'll be treated fairly. That's why we've set this jail up. So, we've heard enough. You're under arrest. Here we go.
Try it.
Oh, we don't want to fight you.
Don't. It doesn't matter. You may as well kill me now. I'll either be lynched by the city people or caged like a wild animal. I'd rather die here, on my terms.
It's our jail. Well, you'll still be caged like a wild animal, but it won't be like the city jail.
If anyone dies today, it won't be Wind.
Well, I didn't want to do the last one and just attack you and kill you, but it's heading down that road now. The right decision I thought, was to arrest. Let's go see if they attack us. Oh, whoa. Okay, we have a choice. We'll leave you in peace. You're not a threat to anyone. Or... attack. You need to pay for what you've done. Just because I don't feel they need to die, and if we attack them, that's what's going to happen. We're going to leave them in peace. You're not a threat to anyone.
Thank you. All the same, I think it's best if we leave this place. If you could find us here, others may do the same. I won't see Nikki harmed because of me. Okay.
Nikki whistles a note at the dogs as Wind-That-Tangles sets to packing their gear. Well, let's see if we can open one of their crates to test it out. I don't know if I want a drug stash. Why don't we start with the... I could care less about the booze box. Let's check the ammo.
You don't even have a home. Please don't take what little we have left, Rangers.
Hey, we're letting you go. Okay, we took it. Maybe I won't check the drug stash or the booze stash, but I do need some ammo. Oh, that's a good one. And let's check the armor. Okay. I'll leave them with the booze that we don't really need and the drugs that we don't really need. And I got the useful stuff. Okay. Oh, this is a different entrance. Does this take us back to the bears? I don't know that if it looks kind of like we can avoid all the aminals. What are we finding? Obviously, we found this. Let's at least undo the trap and get the experience for it. Okay. Did we find anything else? I really don't want to fight those other animals. I don't feel that's necessary to anything we have to do. Yeah. Yeah, they're down over this way. Yes, it's more experience, but it's unnecessary experience at this point. We're hitting level 18 without doing fights like this. Is there a toaster over there? You gotta be kidding me. Is there a toaster over there? Oh. Why'd you have to tell me that? I guess we're gonna end up fighting the aminals. Okay. Let's see about getting set up here. Trying to see in here. Oh my lord, there's 1, 2, 3 cubs, at least 2 Razorbacks, and you know, in the fog of war, there's gotta be the mama bear. There has just gotta be a mama bear. And we got junk. We gotta get everybody in here. Let's kind of get set up in here. We're gonna do a fight. Let's make sure everybody can get in here and nobody's trapped out where they... Oh. Okay. Don't walk over. Don't see us. Okay. Jormulin. Yeah, you that could be half cover you could get up to at some point. Gleacer. Just don't want to get trapped in. Everybody needs to be mobile. And we're missing somebody. Where's Lucia? Okay, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're all here. Cervando. Okay, we're all here. We'll all have lines of shot. And we will open up with you. Kneel. And do your best. Oh, wow! That was pretty damn good. Although the mama bear is going to be pissed right about now. Is there a mama bear? Cub? No. So maybe there's not a mama bear. Razorback. Growler cub. Yeah, there might not be a mama bear. Well, mama bear could be way up here. Oh no, reload the flamethrower. I missed that one. Okay, well. Oh, it's still at least. Oh, that's because, you know why it's not fully loaded? I gave you that extra ammo clip. So I think 2 is going to be okay for the battle. To be quite honest, 2 will work for the battle. What I'm going to do, though, I can move you here and still shoot with the big gun. And then next turn, depending on how they rush us, we can see about... Okay, you also got steady shot now, which is pretty cool. And there's our best target. Out of range, so there's our target for you. Put on some hurt. Damn! Animals are not holding up to us. So now, there's not a whole bunch like in shotgun kind of range. Lucia, how far? If we bring you here, you'll have a chance to shoot and kind of run back a little, and it might be enough to kill. Yeah. So let's pull you back since you're squishy little Lucia. We'll just have you evade. You're far enough. I think hopefully we're far enough back. This thing might be able to shoot its spikes. Hopefully these 2 are so far back. Yeah, let's just save up actions in case we need you to be mobile to get a shot out. Especially a shotgun. Gleacer. we move you here, you can shoot. And with your long-range weapon, at least hit something and then move again. I just don't want to move us all too far forward. Well, you have a chance to do some damage here. 64 out of range. 60. So it's 64 wherever we shoot. And it's a whiff. It is a whiff. I'm gonna bring you here, and I might move you some more. Kwan. I'm doing the same thing here. We're just trying to see if we can get lucky with some hits. To wear them down before they reach us. Yeah, I'm just gonna take another shot and then step you back. There's a path for everybody. So, I guess what I'll do is they'll probably reach Cervando. So I'll just stand Cervando here on Overwatch. I mean, he's the tank after all. And I'll move you here, Gleacer, so that all our little cohorts can get by. And Overwatch. Except, let's switch weapons for the Overwatch. And you will prepare. They shouldn't reach you, right? Here they come. Now they were able to reach us. Poison there. So much for the half cover for Jormulin. Oh, they reached us with ease. Oh no. Okay. Gotta love the clone. Gotta love the clone. And the provost. I'm shocked that the provost is still alive, by the way. Yeah, no, I understand. Especially you have some knowledge of weapons, and so it'd be like amazing for you, you know, in real life to forget something like that. But here, me in game world, it's easy for me to forget something like that. I think I'm gonna go for the Growler Cub. Let's start with you and see what your shot would be. 95. I'd love to pull a crit again off of you. Wouldn't that be nice? Let's give it a go. Kotzen. Nice. Really, really nice. Okay, Kwan. I mean, you have a penetrating shot, but it really is not the best shot. Oh, this is what we got. The Cervando takes a step back. We could do that. I have the foam finger. But what I'm thinking is I also have Lucia right here. So I'm going to first of all move you back. And then Lucia is going to use one of my favorite weapons right here. As we get multiple targets. Can I get all three? Does this get all three? Not quite. So if I do a torrent strike, does it widen my torrent? Yes, it widens my torrent. So we are going to do the torrent strike. So now we can hit all three. That was my goal to begin with. Let's go. Oh, I love that shotgun. Lucia, I absolutely love her weapon. Let's go back to the pistol for the finisher. Yeah, the rabbit's okay. We have another animal over here we can pick up. We killed another animal that way. And then we, as a result, we picked up this rabbit. Wascally wabbit. We don't have a wascally wabbit anymore. We thought we heard a goat sound. We'll have to look up on the hillside. No, it doesn't look like we're gonna get lucky with a goat anywhere, but we'll still. Oh! There is a toaster here. Holy smokers! There is a toaster. How cool is that? Gleacer. We're gonna back you off and give you some shots. Oh, the sounds on these poor animals. I don't need to use the torrent strike. This is the last, yeah, famous last words. I don't need to use the torrent strike. Kwan. Only 66. Unimpressed. Oh, there's another one I missed. I should have been working on this with some folks. Okay, Kwan, I can't move now. I missed that there was one standing right there. Jormulin, with Kwan in the way? Okay, we'll move you over here. I'm running out of attacks, and one of these is going to be kept alive. What can I say? Now's not the time for the flamethrower anyway. Oh, man. Oh, man. So, I guess what we're going to have to do, someone's going to go down from the bear cub. Let's face it. I'm going to send... Yeah, the poison debuff. Yeah. I could have healed that first. I think I'm going to have all Cervando's strikes go here. I'll do it with this. We're going to come right there. Speed. Who moved pretty far for 1 AP. Let's see if he can take this thing out. Yeah, you got enough AP. Do it. I want to at least get down to only one of those standing. Very good. And now you're going to box this guy in. And hurt him some more. He's bleeding. Lucia does not have enough AP for a shot, so let's just back her out of the crowd. You, back you away. Poor Kotzen is just standing there going, no! Who's the guy to go for? Cervando, that's who he was supposed to go for. Okay. Oh, you got healed by the party bot. And the clone took him out! That worked out well without me having to do anything, even making a mistake in the battle. And we came through just fine. So we got a bear pelt, fangs and tufts of fur, a pheromone sac. If I remember, oh, it's a craft. It does say it's a crafting component, but sometimes the junk can be used for crafting, and it's not listed as a crafting component. I've noticed a few things like that. You know, I never picked up Rally. Not yet. We've been hanging in there. How many more turns to of your illness do you have? 27 seconds. Yeah, we'll just heal you.
Back to the
We'll just throw a little dart so you don't die till the poison wears off. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give you a nice meal. There, the poison finally wore off. Let's go have a nice meal, Cervando. We'll give him the ramen noodles. And then Jormulin, we'll give you a meal too. How about the pork butt? No, weren't you the one that said you like stir-fried pork? I don't remember who that was, but we're going to give this to you. Oh, except let's pick you. There, we're full strength, ready to move on. No promotions left. Let's take a look at everybody's weapons should be your after battle. Your weapons should all be reloaded now. So we're good to go. So let's head back out. Oh wait! There was a fox up here, and there's also this toaster. What we get? A gold infused mica sheeting. Oh, that's an important one because that's a gold item. So I think we at least have 3 of the gold toaster items, don't we? We have 1 there. Yeah, we have the case, the cord, the mica sheeting. I don't know how many we're supposed to have, but we've got 3 of them. I gotta remember to use the coins when we go back to the bazaar too. Exoskeleton legs? Interesting. A leg armor. And some other junk. There was some other stuff back here, wasn't there? Diggable. A shock mace. Well, I'm glad we came in here to fight. I think I might have, but that might be my second shock mace, so I'll have one of those to be sellable. Is there anything else back here we missed? Let's go up the hill, take a look. I think there was an animal that we could try to tame if it didn't run away. The foxes sometimes run away. There it is. We got ourselves a fox. Now, I don't think the fox gave what I was... Yeah, leadership range, which is better for Gleacer, but, oh, you know, we'll take it. We need an animal till we find a better one. They're worth their weight in gold. So, okay. Cool. Let's move on, folks. Let's move on. Doesn't seem like there's anything else... Oh, except the RV. Long abandoned, the doors on this RV have rusted shut. Alright, well, we'll get back out to our vehicle, and looks like we're sitting on... looking to wrap this up a little bit. So let's get out to our vehicle and hang out.
Eyes up, Rangers. Car coming up.
Huh? So I guess we're not wrapping it up. What's this? What? That's yeah, that's Betsy. That's the lady we talked to at our place. The woman face you, cold-eyed, grim-faced. They're dressed in their Sunday worst attire. They won't mind getting dirty.
He dead.
He dead. She tightens the grip on her weapon. Hold up. Did you follow us?
Yeah. We wanted to see the son of a bitch who took our kin.
Well, you never... I don't think they exactly told us to kill the guy in the first place.
And make sure he never breaks anyone else's heart again. So, is he dead or not?
This is a complicated situation. We should talk about it.
Talk? Ain't nothing to talk about. That guy Fisher's a mass murderer. Move aside and let us do what needs to be done.
Well, you can argue guilt by association. That's valid. However, yeah, you already knew your loved ones were dead. Why didn't you tell us?
Margaret wanted to tell you. The rest of us, we didn't think you'd help if you knew this was all about payback.
Yeah.
The marshals ain't as tight-lipped as Sheriff Daisy thinks. A few bribes here and there, and we got the truth from the ones who knew.
All right.
Sounds like my fine, upstanding marshal comrades, all right.
Only part we didn't know was where to find the bastard who took our kinfolk to their deaths. Maybe we can't kill all the God-fishers, but we can make sure this one pays for what he did.
Once again, guilt by association. He wasn't the actual killer, although he knew exactly what he was doing. So that's why we were going to arrest him, because he's not innocent. However, yeah, he didn't murder anyone. He was a go-between and he didn't have much choice.
He chose to be a coward. He chose his life over theirs.
Which is also true.
Now he's got to pay. We don't want to fight you, but we will if you stand in our way.
Well, I'm glad we have extra bonuses for dealing with a vehicle now. If we're going to end up having to fight these women here that have come for their revenge. You know, there's a woman named Nikki, and she's not going to let you kill Wind-That-Tangles. Or we can go back in and kill them. Or I wonder if we go back in there and let them get away, so there's no other way for them to escape. We saw it's a dead end. So if y'all came all this way for revenge, then you should be the ones to take it. He's in the cave. I don't have the hard ass. Yeah, let's say, you know, there's innocent people involved in there. There's a woman in there named Nikki, and she's not going to let you kill Wind-That-Tangles. Yeah, I do have hard ass, but I you know, I don't know that I can change in the middle of things right now. Yeah, I don't think I can get... I do have those hard-ass glasses, but I don't know if I'm at 7 or 8 right now. Obviously, if I'm at 8 hard-ass, those will make a difference. But if I'm at 7... I just can't remember the hard-ass I'm in. Hey, Captain Timo. Yeah, you know, it's my favorite word. Ass. Ass this, ass that. That's all I say is ass, ass, ass. No. Good to see you, Captain Timo. Yeah, did you come to the right stream? Yeah, in this one, you got to be ready to say the word. So, yeah, there's no way to get out of this. You know, I'm gonna feel bad killing these, because in a way they're innocent and they just want their piece of revenge. So at least maybe, you appreciate honest goddamn language. Well, let's tell these ladies that there's a woman named Nikki in there, and she's not gonna let them kill Wind-That-Tangles. For a moment, she hesitates. We got through to her little... her expression open and raw before it tightens with resolve, so she's not going to let that sway her.
We'll have to kill her too, then. No other way.
Well, you're as bad as the frickin' Godfishers, then. Taking innocent people, too. Lady. Now... I'm sorry, then. I'm not going to let her go through with it. I feel the guy in there is corrected And we gotta stop them. Maybe it'll be like Fish Lips, where if we kill her enough, they realize, we're not gonna follow through, and then they run away half injured or something. Although I doubt it. I think we just gotta do this, because we've resolved the situation in there. At least I feel we have. And it's just going to make it worse. It's not going to resolve anything. Obviously, we're going to miss their payoff. She's not going to pay us if we fight her. Yeah, it's not always the yeah, I get you, Radiac. I mean, you got a point, but at the same time, these people are wrong what they're trying to do. Why did they ask for help from us? Did they think we're just going to kill innocent people also? Well, technically we were going to arrest him, but then we would have had to fight him, and that was going to be too harsh. So, yeah, I'm trying to... It's a freaking game, and I'm trying to find the right way to do things. Guess what? We got to stop them from killing the guy. I feel he's redeemable. Yeah, they needed us for the location, that's all. Yes, assholes. It's assholes all day. Asshole here, asshole to the left of me, asshole to the right of me. They're all over the place. So I think we just, there's no easy way out. The predicaments we get into in this game, we just got to deal with it. I don't think I want to let them go. We dealt with the situation, ladies, and you're not gonna take control from us. Sorry, you cannot go in there. Yeah, and so the only other option is to attack, because otherwise it's not resolved the way we resolved it. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna see her all day going wishy-washy. Oh, we gotta defeat Betsy and her friends, and oh no, maybe she has her payoff weapon that she was gonna give us on her when we kill her. I don't know. And she goes, and I'm sorry it came to this. We're not exactly set up very well over here, are we? Ooh-wee. We are not set up for battle very well at all, other than we have a vehicle up front. Let's see if some people are lined up for our vehicle to pierce with that new weapon of ours. I am so happy with the clown horn. I may never change the clown horn. There's something about this. Now we could do the supersonic blast and hit two of them. That's going to be the most. That's going to be the way we hit the most. Here we go. One down. The vehicle halfway destroyed. Where's Kwan? See, I don't know what's going to do the most damage. What have we got here? Flamethrower? Oh yeah, let him try to fry us. Anyone here in their group have a rocket? Thank God, no. So flamethrowers is their AoE attack they're going to bring to us. This one looks like it'll probably hit hard. Flamethrower, not so much. Betsy probably hits hard. The disappeared sister. Disappeared daughter. Kwan, you know what I'm going to do with you? Because we're actually, Winona has good armor, but this thing has good armor. I wonder if we can get an armor reduction shot. Let's see. Now, the vehicle here, well, I only have 2 actions left. Yeah, you can't make it very far. I'm just going to move the vehicle forward. It leaves a path on this side. And that way, if I, depending on how I bring my people forward, then maybe we can make this work. Marshal Kwan, I got to figure out where I want to send your. I need 5 AP for, yeah. So I could bring you there. Of course, then you have no cover. I could bring you here. I'll bring you here for cover. Of course, then she could just run up and flamethrow you. But I'm gonna come here just to reduce. Do an armor attack. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, I can't quite hit multiple. Okay, the armor's down to 16, which is, with our current weapons, is doable. Jormulin. Why don't we bring you here? You're not going to be able to hit anything. Are any of these gals snipers? I don't know. Jormulin, you also have your own flamethrower. How far forward can you get with that? You know, I'm gonna go back to the other gun. I'm gonna bring you here and put you on Overwatch. Then depending on how they move, because you can't hit anything from that far back. Cervando, I'm gonna bring you over here by this tree. That's gonna make you. I'm gonna put you behind the tree and Overwatch. And we were so out of position when we attacked. I'm gonna do what I can to get us back into position. Ooh, Katsu. You have enough actions right now. Do you realize this? I can shoot and then run you back to cover. How about that? So let's see who you can see. Are we in the mood to burn? 80%, 56%. She has some defensive perks. 43. So we go for Winona. Did you miss? Oh, Kotzen. Hide. Miss and run. In most games, it's called hit and run. He did a miss and run. We definitely got to get Lucia to some kind of position. Is it better to keep her back? It's probably better to get her into full cover, eh? Except she's kind of squishy. And we'll just... That's her movement. There we go. I want to evade. Then we got Gleacer. I bring you here. I don't know if it doesn't look like you'd be able to hit anybody. Oh, let's use this weapon. It has better range. Okay. Let's bring you here. You'll get 2 attacks. Oh, you have precision strike. I don't know if that helps that much. Well, I think I'd rather keep it in tow, so if they attack us and get grouped up a little bit, I can get the better bonus attack with this weapon. Yeah, the torrent strike. So I'm just going to do one more attack with this. Because I can. I'm going to evade. You'll evade. There we go. looks like they have some Molotov cocktails too. And there's the flamethrower. Look like we're gonna burn. We were gonna burn, weren't we? We are marked, so there probably is. Oh, thank you, clone. Run right through the fire. What was that all about? Okay. Clone and Fox are burning. Let's look at our vehicle first. It always lightens the mood with the vehicle. I say let's shoot the vehicle. And maybe we could run, if we have enough movement left over, we could run over this one. There's another one down. Another one bites the dust. Why don't we then come over... Oh, we can't turn. So we'll just stay there. I want to move over, but I can't. I'm trying to give a path for Cervando, but apparently he may need to go over here and heal some people anyway with the fire. So the vehicle will just stay there. We're holding up nicely. I don't think that'll help getting us, because right now we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that extra action, so we'll just defend. Okay. Who can our sniper see? Cotton, let's see who you cannot hit and miss this time. Out of range, so we're definitely out of... We got a range issue over here. So let's come here. We got 90% on Winona. This time we hit. We'll prepare. And then I was gonna bring Lucia over here now. With the shotgun. And I don't have to hit the animal. Problem is, I don't like her standing there. I'll keep her there for now. But if I leave her there and either one of these two shoots her, she's dead. So that's not wise. They got someone over here too. I can shoot again here with the shotgun and do a lot of damage. Let's see if I can wear one of them down first. So let's move on to somebody else. Jormulin, you're pretty far back. You could also run up and play with fire. I'd have to move Lucia away. You could return the fire favor, but that's not going to kill him. Well, we don't have a lot that's going to kill him right now. Gleacer, you got a promotion out of getting burned. Oh yeah, we can do the torrent shot here. I like this. That's making it nice. That's making things a little nicer. Now I wonder, Lucia... Now Lucia would have to stand right there because she only has enough for a shot. So that's... let's find another option. Marshal Kwan. If I come here, you get 2 shots. Those 2 shots aren't gonna... But I do have a precision strike. So we get rid of the flamethrower. We got legs, we got body. We got head. We're going head. There we go. Then we got a second shot. Let's just do what we can here. Very good. Now, Jormulin, all of a sudden, I don't know that you can reach this person. No. But I can move you here and you can reach them. You'll probably hit the clone badly in the process. So why don't we also get Lucia out of the way? She's done her job. Get her back into cover. Oh, Gleacer also has a shot. Oof. Oh, so close. Who else do we got? We got 2. Cervando and Jormulin. Jormulin, we're going to bring you here. You might do damage, big damage to our clone. Oh well. Okay, the damage wasn't too big. And we did kill the person. He was doing a dramatic Hollywood death right there. And then, yeah, we'll just keep you there. We'll evade. And then Cervando. Who is gonna... Someone... I probably should pull you over this way because somebody along the way is gonna need some healing. Since you're already burning anyway. Oh, you must have got healed by the... Yeah, some people got healed. Oh, you see, people are... Marshal Kwan's back. That party bot must have healed a bunch of people or something, because all of a sudden we're getting healed. So, in fact, you're not even doing that bad. So, what can I do with you that would make sense? This looks like the sniper. Betsy looks to be the sniper. Betsy sure does. I feel like I could come here and be out of sight of Betsy, so that next turn I can do some damage. This person could probably shoot me. There's no other cover up close. I'll come here and we'll charge forward next turn. Evade. Oh, Gleacer's down.
Size of a truck.
Well, they're focused on our vehicle. Thank goodness we have the upgraded armor. I do feel that we got this. I really do. Let's see how we want to finish this off. Start with the vehicle. We'll have a penetrating shot next time. We can either go here or here. We'll go here. Ooh. I thought that was gonna kill her. Alright, Gleacer. We're gonna get you picked up. Let's check our other shots first. Can I reach any of these? So we're gonna have to move you forward. And to shoot, you need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can move you 2 forward. And you can stand out in the open. How about that? She's going to be harder to kill. Let's try lowering their numbers 43%? 81%. We got to go for it. Good hit. Marshal Kwan. I think what we're going to do with Kwan, we're going to come here and get rid of armor. Okay. Some other people may go down this turn. Just an FYI out there for people. So I'm gonna send you over here to pick our comrade up.
Stay focused.
Okay, Gleacer is up. That's half cover. Okay, I can't climb up the ladder unless I go this way. Well, what I can do is get you out of the fray over here and kill this person that I thought I was going to kill before. Then we only have the two left up on the tower. Okay. Yeah, we don't have enough AP here, so I guess we'll just kind of hide behind their... Well, their vehicle... Will their vehicle explode? Will it? Will it? Will it? We'll hide behind it anyway. Lucia. Wait, Jormulin, I was thinking this. So Jormulin... I was thinking you won't get a shot, but let's get you up to half cover. Yeah, you're burning, but you're used to it with pyro. And they're out of range for this shot, so let's just put the other weapon back on you. And prepare. Lucia. You're not getting close enough. They're not going to jump down. Cool, watch. We'll prepare. Gleacer can't really do anything either. He's probably going to shoot the vehicle. So let's bring you here. Evade. Ouch. We got a puncture shot against us. Yeah, I knew Kotzen would go down. The sniper picked us off. Ah! That's a little bit of a problem. I didn't expect the vehicle to shoot us like that. And we're just down to Betsy herself.
Got a bead on him?
I think we can get Betsy. Well, the vehicle too. So why don't I blow up the vehicle while it's down? Yeah. And that wasn't going to hurt Cervando. And now I can shoot here. And we're going to win this fight really fast. So Gleacer, hang in there. You'll stand up as soon as we're done with this battle. Jormulin, why don't we give you a go? Oh my god, down to 4 health. 4 frickin' health. All right. finish it off. We got it. All right. Let's do a quick loot. Just so we see what we can find. Crafting component, LED matrix, flamethrower fuel, 30-06, and a moldy sock. That's not much. Betsy didn't even leave more than that? We didn't even... She wasn't even carrying the weapon she was going to give us, or whatever it is she was going to give us. So we did lose out on a lot of stuff here. Choices, choices, choices. You can't have it all, eh? Yeah, that's all there is. Let's group up over here, guys. See what we got. We need some healing. So, Cervando, why don't you start it off? We'll go with some standard healing, and then we'll have to buy some more.
Ready for vengeance!
That was a nice healing bonus on that one. Okay, I think everybody else we can take care of with the darts.
Returning to duty.
Yeah, we'll use one more dart. Okay, everyone, now Lucia, and we're done. We're back and healed. Then we'll have to see about injury kits. And I have nitro spike. I don't want to be carrying that in case I accidentally use it. Let's get rid of the nitro spike. And... excuse me. Where's the injury kit? Ooh, we're low on injury kits too. There's another note to self. Who needs injury kits? Gleacer, you went down. Why are you not injured? I won't complain. There's an injury, shell shock, so let's take care of the injury kit there. Cervando, we need an injury kit on you. And who else has an injury? That's it. So, we got lucky with Gleacer not getting an injury. And so let's finish off with some promotions. We got our last two promotions. Let's get those out of the way. And we have Gleacer starting it off. What level are you, my friend? Bottle of vodka. Yeah. Yeah, you never know in this game what it does consist of, you know? So, Gleacer, you're now level 18, so you've caught up to the best of the best. And we're going with Charisma on you. And then for skills... yeah, Animal Whisperer. Oh, we can't... What? Why did I write down Animal Whisperer? That's not even something that you have. I think I'm just gonna skip skills. So next turn we can pick up leadership. Why would I spend something on Animal Whisperer? Well, I guess what I was thinking is I could do one Animal Whisperer just so I could get a low-level animal and have an extra animal companion. And it only costs one. And what I need to do for next time is I need to have 5. So if I spent the 1, then I'd have the 5 next turn for leadership. So what the hey, let's do that. Now we have someone else who can now have a low level, albeit, but an animal companion. And then next turn we'll do the leadership. And a perk. Oh. And if I spent all 3, but then I wouldn't be able to get leadership for 2 more turns, which I guess is okay. I could then pick up, so your animal companion would have more staying power. I'm playing it this way. I want leadership first. I can always go back and get the Animal Whisperer perk later. So I may not spend my perk right now, unless there's something else really, really good. Oh, yeah, we'll get Rally. I never picked up Rally, so I'm picking up Rally now. There we go. Now you're a leader. Okay. And who else do we have? Kwan? Yeah, what else cures shell shock? I don't know. Got the alcohol part right, at least short term. Kwan, let's go get you promoted up. We're gonna take off your hat first of all. Oh, and what was our skill? See, if beforehand I could have put the glasses on, we would have had the hard ass choice. We would have, but now we're gonna have it because we're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna take off the hat and put on the glasses. Oh, is that not? Oh, it goes there. Oh, I could have had both. And what does this do? Crit resistance? No, we want hard ass for the time being because we're getting to a point where we want it until we get the book for it or earn the book for it. So, what do I want to do for a helmet? Yeah, let's do our attribute. Let's do this. We got full intelligence now. I may still, just to get the bonuses on everything else, I may still keep the hat on you. Unless I change my mind and decide I want armor. We'll put the hat back on for now. I'll think about that in between sessions here. And then we'll pick up, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna not spend so I can max out on automatic weapons and then be able to maybe get that top perk at some point too. In the meantime, just because you came with that first aid perk, for you, I find this would be potentially helpful, just getting that extra speed when somebody downs themselves. Or should I just not pick up a perk right now? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I'm not spending this, and I'm therefore going to think about it and save the perk for the time being. I was thinking I could pick up this because this is not bad when you gain combat speed for 2 turns. Mobility is kind of nice when you can move around, so... Yeah, I could do that too. Yeah, I see your point on that one. But then I always have to wear the glasses. But you're right, I could do it that way too. Just read the book right now. And then we're maxed out. That's kiss ass. Which one is hard ass? This one. Alright, hard ass is maxed out with that thing. I'll save up for automatic weapons. I'm still gonna save up. Because we have someone else with sneaky shit, someone else with first aid, so I'm not even adding to those. So I gotta save up for the next perk anyway. And then here, I don't think there's anything we can... Yeah, I'm saving the next perk for this. There's not gonna be a lot because you don't use the SMG. That's an SMG perk. So I don't like this one so much. Because it uses more bullets. It uses more bullets that we don't have. We'll see. There's no harm in saving a perk. No harm in saving a perk. So anyway, okay. So this is it, my friends. This is it. I'm just gonna hard end it right here. We're done. We filled our time. I'm getting tired, and it's getting late for me. So here's our schedule for the rest of the week. Wednesday, we come back to Long War. Tomorrow, we got a bomb disposal mission tomorrow coming up. And then we're back here on Thursday for Wasteland to pick up where we left off and see where we need to go from here. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. Radiac, I enjoyed having you in here. It was nice having you join the group. And everybody else over on the other side, thank you so much over there on although I'm not, you know what I'm not seeing today? It must be intermittent. Top chatter over on the YouTube side. I'm not seeing any of the top chatter numbers. That new feature of theirs does not seem to be working today. At least I'm not seeing it. Either, yeah, because I used to see it there, or I used to see it both, either on my phone or... Oh, I know where I can see it. Let me take a look over there. Okay, I see it now. I have to look at the actual computer thing, but it doesn't show up on my phone. Anybody on phone? So I do see the top chatter. Jormulin, you came in 2. Katsunungen, you looks like you ended up number 3, and Nightmare, as usual, number 1. So congratulations, you guys. I'm going to start announcing those ranks on a regular basis now on the YouTube. Since it's a new perk that's kind of cool and fun, we'll keep tracking it up. So thank you, everybody. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see y'all next time. And as usual, those of you on Twitter,